I haven't really had enough time to do anything, and when I have been, the odd time I've been playing, it's usually been playing a lot of pro cards actually. Loads of his brothers, and anyway, really excited to play this game. I've played it like once before. I played it yesterday for a bit when I downloaded it. I downloaded it the night before, but I downloaded it overnight, so I was kind of like stuck. But yeah, I've literally played maybe 5 games or so. I'm not the best. I'm fairly certain I don't like this character, but I'm going to use her because every time you get a win with a character, you get a trophy, and I kind of want to get the trophies. Anyway, yeah, stuff has been going on in my life. Like I said, my son was born on the 15th, 15th of February. So you know, it was like a month ago. I don't really get a lot of time to myself now. And oh, what else is new? Dyed my hair for no apparent reason. Just my fiance was doing it anyway, and she was like, "Oh, why don't you do it?" And I was like, Like, never dyed my hair before in my life, but yeah, you know, I figured, fuck it, might as well start at some point, didn't I? But yeah, like, I'm just about to I'm loading up my my stream on my tablet, turning the volume off. But yeah, like honestly, like I said, I'm really excited to play this game. I played it once before yesterday. Like I said, I played about 5 games. Won about 2. So I'm not very good. But, you know, like, there's no harm in trying, is there? However, like I said, my son was born. So, you know, as much as people will probably be like, oh, it's just an excuse, loads of people have kids on YouTube. Yes, loads of people have kids, but they don't have newborns. Like, the only reason why I'm on now is because my fiance's gone to Eastleigh with her family. She's going back there to, well, just to simply, like, see her family, because her family don't really see them, obviously, where she lives with me in, I'm not going to say where. Because, you know, just in case anyone decides. I highly doubt it, but just in case anyone decides, you know, oh, actually, I'm going to track this guy down. You know, like, just in case. But yeah, like, you know, like I said, it's been a while since I played. I think it's been like a month. I don't even know if I'm going to find the game. Because, like I said yesterday when I was playing, I did find a couple of games, just not a lot. I can't load my stream up on my tablet. Let's try on my phone. But yeah, like I said, I dyed my hair. I dyed it blue for no other reason than why not. Like. Oh, so it's up on my tablet. I can get it up on my phone. Sorry, but I can't go up on my tablet. It's a bit of shit. But yeah, like, we've got 2 players. Oh, 3 players, waiting for one more. Come on, Dish Jam players. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like I said, the odd chance I haven't been playing a lot of games. I have got 2 new games. I've got Far Cry 4 and Thief. Don't know if any of you want to see any of that, and, you know, just ask, and I'll do my best to give it to you. I'm what a knobhead. However, yeah, that's my fault. However, surprisingly, no lag so far. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what was my teammate doing? Yeah, like, yeah, there we go. So far, you know, what the fuck's been going on in my life? Like I said, I had a child. Like, oh, he done me. Like, I haven't really been doing a lot. I've just been, well, chilling. You know, what can I do with a newborn? Oh, his teammate's like he's got like that fucking 6 suit for this bird, and he's shit. I mean, as I said at the beginning, I'm not very good at this game. I'm probably, if you're expecting a lot, don't. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like, sorry about that awkward silence. Like, yeah, I'm not the best at this. You know, I try. You know, I do what I can. Ah, shit. Yeah, like I said, I try. Like, I can't do a lot. I'm not that good on aspects, but you know. Like, what else can I do, you know? So there's the only thing I can do in this game, apart from, you know, throw what is essentially a frisbee, is try and, you know, throw it right and catch it and shit. I don't quite know how long this episode's going to be. I don't quite know how much I'm going to play, how much I'm going to stream, what I'm going to do. It's literally just had some time on my hand. Like I said, Lily, or my fiance, she's out in Eastleigh, and my teammate's a fucking idiot. She's in Eastleigh. I've just got some spare time on my hand. I thought, yeah, fuck it, might as well, you know, do something productive. Oh, I ran away from it. Yeah, thought, you know, I'm here on my own, I might as well do something. And instead of playing on my own, I thought, yeah, I'll do some YouTube stuff. That's worrying. Never mind, it's alright. Oh, Knobhead, he curled it. Fucking hate this character so much. I prefer the female one. Haru, something like that. She curled. The fucking teammate, you knob. She's a curler. Like she, like it's like it specifically says on the thingy that she can curl good. Fuck off, that's too much. Yeah, her camera, her character specific is, you know, she can curl. See, teammate, what the fuck are you doing? Nope. Nice. No, my tablet's being gay. I'm just do it. Oh shit, on my phone. That guy is trying. Yeah, back chicka whack. Yeah, like I said, I had some time with myself, so I thought, yeah, might as well make some use of it. A cool feature about this is that you can pass. So if you press circle, you can pass. Not sure what triangle does, if anything, but if you press circle, you can pass. That's my fault, I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, like, I'm not quite sure as to, you know, what I'm going to be doing, what games I'm going to be playing, so on and so forth, you know. It's all on the basis of, you know, what I can find the time to do, pretty much. that's the sort of stuff. You can see it's curling, but the teammate ran away from it. Okay, I don't know how much I'm going to play. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's not the sort of thing you can anticipate with this kind of game. Ooh, it's a nice little rally we got here. Whoever says I've got 2 viewers, I'm guessing one of them's me on my phone, the other one, whoever you are, so in the comments say hello. So on and so forth, what I usually say. If you want to, obviously you don't have to. Didn't anticipate that one. Teammate should have anticipated that one. See, it's stuff like that that annoys me. I don't even know what to talk about, you know, it's been so long. I'm kind of like, you know, so what do I say? Okay, I know what. The Brit Awards, Ed Sheeran and Stormzy collab. How good was that song? I mean, obviously it was like Castle on the Hill, what was it? Castle on the Hill, and it was... Why can't I not remember? Shape of You. That's it, Castle on the Hill, Shape of You, and then Stormzy coming out of nowhere. I'm not specifically a fan of the Brit Awards. It's more, I was downstairs obviously at the time. My mum was watching it, my fiance was watching it, and I was like, fuck it, I might as well sit down there and watch it as well. So I sat downstairs and watched it as well. You know, and just, you know, watched the Brit Awards. It wasn't actually that bad, you know, considering how Brit Awards, like, considering how it's the Brit Awards, it's actually quite fun. I should have got to that. Yeah, like I said, I don't quite know how long the video is going to be. Pardon me. And how much of this I'm going to how much of this I'm going to play. You know, someone play for all that stuff. It just, oh, I can't decide to play it, how am I supposed to play? Should have read that. Unlucky. Oh, why didn't my character didn't grab that? That was my fault. Oh, that was slow as fuck. Oh, sick. But yeah, like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm a noob. I'm a little nub. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Oh, I still have that drink. See, why isn't the teammate getting that? Bap, bap. See, again, why isn't the teammate getting that? Oh, wasn't expecting that. He's really got to stop that. That was sick. Oh. Stop fucking passing it, yeah. I press circle. Yeah, that worked. Bap, bap. Unlucky. Ah, shit. Ah, that was lucky. Great. Yo, come on, we can't lose this now. Oh, come on. Did so well. See, I don't get why the guy runs away from it. Never mind. I'm trying to convince. Oh yeah, another thing. You know how I usually see all my videos with Logan or Reflection Gamer, the other Reflection Gamer. He sold his PS4, and I mean like sold it, it's gone. Oh, I just get him that fucking knobhead. Yeah, he sold his PS4, 100% gone. So you know. Now on, probably just gonna be just me, maybe Jack. That was a save. That was nice. Yeah. It's only you probably gonna be me and Jack now. I've sold a few of my games. I'll say a few. I've sold a lot of my games. I've sold Black Ops 3. Yeah, I know. Oh, you sold Black Ops 3. Why'd you do that? That was a really good game. It was a really good game, and I admit it's a really good game, but I didn't want it, so I sold it. Haven't got Advanced Warfare anymore. There was a few more things that I haven't got anymore that I did have. Don't like this guy, I'm leaving. Yeah, there's what else do I sell? I can't remember. There was other stuff that I sold. Yeah, let's go to the prize. Go to the prize machine. I'm probably gonna get something for this girl because I keep getting fucking changing. Oh. Ooh. Although, don't quite like the fact how I literally just got go. However. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, like, like I said, I don't quite know how long I'm going to play for. It's only been like 20 minutes or so, so I can carry on. But yeah, like, it's like I said though, like, I just sat here and I'm like, I woke up this morning about 8 o'clock, fucking baby's not here and I'm still waking up at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning, which is great. And yeah, I sat here and I was laid there and I was like, too tired to go on my PS4, fuck it. I put on the Netflix, I watched a bit of Top Gear. Oh, yes, I am a fan of Top Gear, fan of Top Gear, yes, I am. Oh, the connection in this game is sick. I can't. Oh. Yo, what the fuck is this? Seriously? Yeah, this isn't me, right? I'm not quite sure. I've apparently got points. I can't fucking... Did we win? Ah, oh, come on. Shit. Okay. I don't quite know what's happening. Did I do it? Fucking hell. I don't even know what's going on, you know, but this is going to be one of them ones that... Never mind. This is about to say it's good. Oh, it hit me in the head. And... no. I can't fucking see anything. Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna leave, cause fuck that. No, not that one. But McKenna is the one that I like. Let's play a bit of Stanton. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, that's disgusting. Oh, hang on. I did this like 100 last time. What? But yeah, like, I said, my nephew Logan will reflect the game, the other one. He decided to sell his PS4 and buy some fucking snakes to knobhead. So he's like, you know, chilling at home with his snakes. And then the thing is that he sells his PS4 and then plays his brother's PS3, which is originally his PS3, which he gave to his brother when he got the PS4, but now he's got his PS3 back. So he plays on that. It's a bit weird actually, you know, because like, you sit there and you're like, why the fuck? Like, you know, why would you sell your PS4 to play the PS3? I mean, I admit, when I go around my sister's house, she's got a PS3 in her front room, and I spunk the shit out of that, because I'm not gonna lie, I admit the old school Call of Duties are possibly my favourite Call of Duties, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, hoping to get some, to get the Modern Warfare remastered on Infinite Warfare, and if I do, if I can stream it whenever I can, I will, because that's going to be one of the games that I'm going to sweat my tits off on. Like, I mean, the other day I was looking at Syndicate channel, you know, Syndicate or Tom Cassell. I was looking at his channel, and he did a stream where it took him 11 hours. He did an 11 hour stream gameplay of him getting to the Prestige on Modern Warfare Remastered. And I sat there and I was like, if I sweated it, like, I mean proper sweated, could I do that? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I've seen his gameplay, he is really good. I mean, I watched his old school, like, COD 4 Road to Prestige anyway, I've watched that. And he kicked some ass, like, he was proper fucking, he's a really good player. But, like, I like to think of myself as a good player as well. You know, like, I'm not great, but I'm alright, I think. I hope, because now I'm going to sound like a twat. But I go around my sisters, I play Modern Warfare 2, I play the old school games, and I've just fallen in love. I'm trying to convince her to buy Modern Warfare 3. So that when I'm around there, I can proper just, I can just have fun, you know, like. Because I remember on Modern Warfare 2, I was the highest level, I had every gun in Autumn camo back then, because there wasn't no gold, it was just Autumn. I had all the titles, all the emblems, everything. I had got, in my lifetime, I've had about 5 nukes, which isn't great, but when you think about it, I mean, what, I would have been, I don't even know, you know, I think I would have been about 10. I might be completely wrong, but I was young, I was between like 10 and 12. I used to kick ass on that game. Another thing that I've been trying to get hold of is GTA 5 again, because like I had GTA 5, then I sold it. But like, originally I got it for the PS3. Then me and Logan had an argument over it, so I was like, fuck it, I ain't gonna keep it if there's gonna cause arguments in the family. That's the sort of person I am. So I sold it completely. Messaged Logan, I was like, I've sold GTA, can we go back to playing our usual games like Dead Island, the Dead Island Riptide? Because me and Logan, we used to play that a lot. Like on old school PS3, me and Logan used to sit there and play Dead Island Riptide, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, even a bit of FIFA every now and then. And if anyone who knows Logan knows he doesn't like FIFA, like he hates FIFA like, with a passion. But we play it like, I mean, fair enough, it was like FIFA 12, but this was when like FIFA 14 was the big game. But you know, we played it a lot, and you know, as much as you know, I'd sit there and be like, do I? No, I'd sit there and I'd be like, do I really want to play this game? Like FIFA 12. But I'd sit there and I'd be like, FIFA 12. And you know, yeah, I kind of do. So I'd sit there and I'd play FIFA 12, and like around another thing with FIFA, on the same point, like around my sister's, her husband actually. I mean, it's not like a new thing. It's just, you know, kind of forgot. Yeah, like her husband, he got FIFA 15. I know, right? Old school. But okay, he got FIFA 15, and I play that a lot when I'm there. But playing that compared to playing like FIFA 17 now is fucking different. And I mean different. You know, like stupidly different. Fun though. Yeah. Unlucky. Yeah, like it's fun. Like I admit, I go around my sisters. I play, you know, I play old school Call of Duty, and I genuinely enjoy myself. Like, as much as I was saying how Logan's fucking stupid for selling his PS4, I get it. Because PS3 games are just sick. Aww. I pressed the wrong button too early. But yeah, like, PS3 games, compared to the games nowadays, like, I don't know, you know? Like I said, going back to like Modern Warfare 3, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you know, like COD 4, World at War, you got all these really, really good games that they just don't have anymore. Annoyingly. Everything seems a bit laggy. Why is... I just got a message, you know. I'm watching the stream on my phone and I got a message. Yeah, so I usually watch it on my tablet, but my tablet's being gay. It's just Lily telling us they're coming home tomorrow after... I think her mum's got a meeting tomorrow. Was it her mum works at an old people's home? I mean, like, you know, this is where people get confused. I don't go into this a lot, but I don't particularly like her family. And, like, I already hear so many people like, whoa, why do you like her family for? Her sister's a twat, like, I don't want to say, I mean, her sister, I don't know if you've been into this in this channel before, but her sister is the person who said that our baby should die a lot of times. So, you know, that's why I don't like her sister. And, I mean, her mum's never done any harm, so I don't mind her mum. Again, with her grandma, I don't mind her grandma. She's a bit set in her ways, but, that's my fault. She's a bit set in her ways, but, you know, like when we told her that Lily was pregnant, she was a bit like, oh, you're too young. But, like I said, I don't mind her. She's sort of like, you know, as much as it's annoying, at the same time, no offense to her, she is old. So, you know. But yeah, like I said, she's a great person. Like, as much as, like, with all But, you know, I could not sit there and say anything bad per se about her. Because like I said, she is just a really nice person. Like, it's the same with her mum. She has her moments, she has her history, she's done wrong things in the past. But, you know, as of now, she's bad. Oh crap. Yeah, like she's nice though, you know. I can't sit there and fault her mum, her grandma. Like I said, like, whenever we wanted to watch Eastleigh, they've all, like, her mum or her grandma is always comfy. Or her grandma has. You know, like I said, as much as they or her family annoys me, I can't really say a lot on the basis of they do a lot for us. You know, like they like I said, her mum, grandma give me and Lily a place to stay when we want her to give Lily a place to stay when she's, you know, in Eastleigh. And, you know, like I said, we have had our differences. Like my family, her family, me, Lily, you know, we all have had our differences, but that's what we do, right? Like, it's like, I'm the boyfriend, I've got that girl pregnant, you know, I'm guessing, I'm hoping that's why. I mean, they might just not like me, and that's probably more understandable, I guess. I've always thought they've never really specifically liked me, but at the same time I don't really care. Like, you know, I can sit there and be like, oh, they don't like me, or I can sit there and be like, you know, shit happens. And that's just the way that's just what I do. I take it as if, you know, shit happens, and I thought he was going to get there, so I didn't go for it. But yeah, like I said, I sit there and I'm like, yeah, shit happens, oh well. What can you do? This guy is shit. Yeah, like I said, like, I sit there and I'm like, yeah, you know, like, what can I specifically say about her family that's so bad, apart from the fact that they're just overly... Why did he not... Like I said, her sister's a cunt. I don't like her sister. I don't even care about saying it on stream. Like if they hear, they hear. Again, her mum's had a problem in the past. We've all done things we regret. Again, Lily's had her problems, but again, we've all done things we regret. Her grandma, as far as I know, hasn't. But yeah, like, you know, like I said, she's... Like I said, I can't sit there and say how they're all bad and how they shouldn't be doing this, because like I said, they've done good things for us. So, you can say I'm grateful, but I don't particularly like them that much. I mean, like I said, I can't physically, like, cut Lily's family out of Lily's life. But I can cut them out of my life if I really wanted to. So, you know, that's pretty much what I do. Like, that's it for, bitch. But like I said, I can't sit there and take them out of her life, but I can take them out of mine, and that is usually what I tend to do. Like I said, as much as I don't particularly like them, they are still her family. I guess in a way, if I'm sounding cocky, that's what's good about me. You don't see a lot of people sitting and saying how I can start with my girlfriend's family even though I don't like them. I start with my girlfriend's family because I love her. There's no other reason behind it. But, you know, what can I do? Anyway, back on topic. This game, I'm enjoying it actually, but not just like this rounding, like this particular game in general. I really enjoy it. Don't know why. Just do. Bap, bap, bap. Yeah, like I said, I don't particularly know why I enjoy it. Yeah, I said just do. Ah, that's my fault. So yeah, right. But, you know, again, I don't know how long I'm going to play for. If this is going to be the last game, I'm going to try and play a couple more with that bird if I don't fucking like he plays like shit. But yeah, like, it's like I said, I don't part with her family because for her sake. Actually, yeah, it's more, it is for her sake, but as well it's for my son's sake, because as much as I hate to admit it, they are his children. Now I just realised I'm saying all this on like national fucking on YouTube, and I'm fairly certain Lily watches my channel every now and then, so you know. But oh well, what can you do? What can I say? I'm honest. I'm an honest person. People don't like it, but yeah, like what, like I guess this is why I don't have many friends because I'm just too honest. But at the same time, I wouldn't change that about me. Yo, I got gator skin lips! As much as I don't particularly want that one, because I got the purple one, but I got him in kisses. Yeah, I don't particularly want anything for the gator guy because I want it more for that other girl who's got the fucking good curl and shit. But yeah, like I said, like, I can't sit there and say anything particularly bad about them apart from her sister. Another thing, actually, I put a status up on Facebook the other day about her sister because she was just pissing me off, and like I don't go on, like, when I put a status up on Facebook, people usually read it because I don't go on Facebook a lot. I personally, I mean, I have Facebook obviously, but I personally think that Facebook is just for a load of wankers who sit there and complain about their life. But like I said, like, I was there and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I was annoyed. I was majorly pissed off because me and Lily swore to not have any kind of contact with her, and as much as she's her sister, the one thing that I'm like, no, fuck off. And yeah, like, Lily was talking to her and stuff, and I was like, are you talking to Kim? And Kim's her sister, and she was like, oh yeah. I was like, why are you talking to her for? And she said that your son, she said that, like, you know, that she said that our son should die. And she was like, oh, she's still my sister. It's like, whether it's your sister or your mum, like, they don't say shit like that, and if they do say shit like that, you don't talk to them about being friends or being all happy-dappy about it, you know? And she was just like, yeah, but blah, 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 blah. I was like, you're making up pathetic excuses. She was like, well, I'm still talking to her, and I got pissed off, so I put it on Facebook. And the funny thing is, I mean, I'm only 16, yeah? So as much as I shouldn't be getting like in arguments and stuff like this, I tend to do it a lot. I tend to argue with a lot of people, and a lot more than what I should. But yeah, like, I was just annoyed, so I was sat there and I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll put it on Facebook, put this thing out, tag Lily in it, because I was getting it was pretty pathetic actually, because I was getting a dig at her, as well as getting a dig at her sister, because I don't like her. But yeah, I put it up, and then the next morning, like, I was reading through some of the comments that people were putting, like, some of them are like, oh, she should fucking, you know, go die in a hole, she should rot in hell, blah 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 blah. One of them was just a random person that put on there about how, as much as some people should say something like that, it's forgiven. I was like, fuck off, I don't even know you. But anyway, like, next morning, like, I woke up and her sister put something on there, and she put something like, oh, you said it as well. I would never say anything about kids. I don't see the point in saying kids like that. Okay, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, what if I was to say that about your kids? What if I were to say that your kid should die? Those exact words came out of my mouth, and I admit I said that because, I mean, what's wrong with saying if I said that? Like, I didn't mean anything behind it. I just said, if I said these things, how would you feel? You know? But anyway, I put my point across, and she put that up, and I answered in them words, and then her boyfriend put on there, oh, you should come to Eastleigh and say that. Her boyfriend's mid-20s, I think. And I was like, firstly, mate, I'm 16, you just threatened a minor, you can go to prison for that. Like, I was like, you can genuinely go to prison for saying what you said, and it's all over Facebook. So like, there's nowhere that's like no proof unless you delete it. Anyway, I was like, secondly, you have a vehicle, you have some kind of mode of transport. You know, you have a moped. I don't. If you really want to do something to me, come down and do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not like, as much as he's older, I don't back down unless I'm physically know I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me. I do not back down. And I just sat there and I was like, I'm not gonna. I was sat there and I was like, I'm not gonna actually sit there and just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it, because I wanted my point to get across. I wanted people to hear my point. I wanted people to see my point as to why I was so annoyed about it. Because as much as I tried for going on a year now to forget about it, I was sat there and I was like, you know what? No, I'll just clear it from my head. I'll be nice to her sister. I'll be nice to her. I'll just, I'll just forget about it. And I sat there, and the more I sat there and tried to forget about it, the more it come across my head, and I was like, I cannot get this out of my head. Like, I just could not 100% get this out of my head. And I was just like, why can I not get this out of my head? Like, why is it sticking? So anyway, I kept trying to just, leave it. Like, I just kept trying to just sit there and be like, nah, it's nothing. But like I said, the more I did it, the more I thought about it, the more I genuinely couldn't forget it. So, as much as I even tried not even thinking about it, but it was still there. When something just sits in the back of your head. And yeah, I'm going off topic, and he was like, oh, I'm not going to come all the way down there just to embarrass you. It's like, you're embarrassing yourself by saying that you're not coming all the way down here to embarrass me because you're too, let's say so, you're either too scared or can't be asked. So why would you put it all over Facebook if you're either too scared or can't be asked? And like, long story short, he ended up just fucking leaving. He ended up messaging Lily. Like, he tried messaging Lily. I was like, you got a problem with me, not my fucking fiance. Message me, not her. Sort of thing, and Lily was being a good fiance. She was sticking up for me. She was saying about how, I'll kick his head in and blah 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 blah. Kind of making things worse, in all honesty. But I was just like, you're messaging my fiance because you're arguing with me on Facebook. Why are you messaging my fiance? Message me. If in all honesty, he was pretty much just threatening a girl who was also a minor, who was pregnant at the time, I think. I'm not quite sure. No, she wasn't. She had him. No, I don't know. I can't remember. She'd either just had him. Oh yeah, no, she did have him. He was about like a week oldish. But yeah, like, I was just sat there and I was like, you cannot be serious now. You're texting my fiance Lily about me and you arguing. I was like, how pathetic can one person physically get to message a teenage girl about her partner? And it's pissed me off even more, And it's all died down now. My brother, actually, another reason. Actually, I've got a few reasons as to why I haven't been on as well. Obviously, my boy Harley, that's my son. He spent the first 3 days of his life, I think, in hospital. No particular reason. Just obviously when he was coming out, he Lily had a tear and didn't have stitches, so she had to stay in hospital, obviously, to make sure that she doesn't like needles at all, so she had to stay in hospital to make sure that everything went back to how it was before. I mean, he was 10-5 born and she's only little herself, so no matter what happened, she was gonna, at some point it was gonna do something to her. So yeah, she had a tear, she didn't have stitches, and they should have just done it. They shouldn't have said, oh Lily, you have a few tears, we need to give you stitches, because then she panicked. They should have just been like, oh, we're just going to check you over, and then stitched it up as they were looking, But they didn't. I don't think they can. I think they physically have to tell them, what's going on. But anyway, she didn't have the stitches, she stayed in for, obviously, so she had 2:43, I think it was, in the morning. I mean, we went over there at 7 o'clock at night, and we were there from 7 till 2. So it's 7 hours in labour. But you know, it doesn't matter. We were just sat there and we were like, you know, whatever. And so she got on with it. She had him. He was 10.5. She didn't have stitches, so she stayed in hospital. They had to put a catheter in her because she physically couldn't pee because where it had swollen. It was physically impossible for her to pee, so they put a catheter in to make it so that she could pee. And then, well, yeah, 3 days later he come home. But like, yeah, like I said, he was a big baby. He was, like I said, he was 10.5 born. Last time he got weighed, which was Thursday? Excuse me, Thursday I think. He fucking can't find a game. He was like 12, 10 and a half. So, you know, like, he's getting he's getting big. But yeah, like she's home now, he's home now, everyone's home now, everyone's fine, everything's settled. Getting used to being a dad, she's getting used to being, I say getting used to it, we are used to it. Obviously, he's a month old now. Actually, thinking about it, what day is it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, so tomorrow he'll be 5 weeks old. But yeah, like, and oh yeah, another thing, like, with my brother Ben, he went into a hospital because he had like a fit. What? It's come out of nowhere, but it started from like, this was last year, and like, he just collapsed one day going to work. Like, he was riding to work on his bike as he always does every day. He was just going and then just collapsed randomly off his bike. Not like a moped, just like, you know, a push bike. He's a very active, fit person. But yeah, like, he just collapsed one day, and we were all like, you know, what the fuck? So he got taken into hospital. The next day he come home. Like, they said nothing's wrong with him. It was just like he was just over exhausted. He was tired. He said he didn't have a lot of sleep that night, so he was literally just tired. And you know, well, yeah, he was just tired and like dehydrated and everything, just caused him to pass out. So we didn't put anything on it, and then like a couple months ago, no, it wasn't. It was just before Christmas. He did it again, and we were all like, you know, okay, this is twice now. Something's got to be going on with him. So we sent it back to the hospital. The hospital sent it back out. So there's still nothing wrong with him. There's nothing they can actually do to, like, they've done everything they physically could to see what it is. They said it's nothing. They said it'll go. They gave him some something to help with like spasms and stuff just in case. But he didn't need them because he wasn't having spasms. He just passed out again. So anyway, then like a couple months ago, he passed out again. It was at his own home, so it was a bit safer. But he passed out again. But this time it got a bit more serious. He passed out and he was having a fit. So we rang the ambulance. Blah blah blah. Or his girlfriend rang the ambulance. And yeah, like, they got it. Like, they took him in, and then after like 2 days of being in, they sent him back out with nothing. They said there's nothing wrong with him again. This just happened. And we were like, you know, what the fuck. So anyway, like, and then last month. Like, beginning of this month, sorry. Like, between, like, beginning of last month, beginning of this month, he's been in and out of hospital, just yo-yoing, because they keep sending him in, like, he keeps going in, and they keep sending him out, because he keeps complaining with stomach cramps. He had, like, a biopsy, which is the camera, like, down your throat, and / or up your bum, and he had them, and they were, like, they did everything, but as they were going down, they scraped his liver. So he got a liver infection, and then he had to have his bowel shortened. So where you usually have about 14 feet of bowel, I think it is, like, in your intestines, he now has 2. So when he needs to poo, he has to go then, sort of thing. So like, obviously when you have like 4, I think it's something like 14 feet. It's 12 round in your stomach, obviously. Like, when you need a poo, that 12 round you can hold it. With him now, it 12 round for 2 minutes, then he has to go, otherwise he's going to shit himself. Whereas we can sit and hold it for a bit until we need to shit. So like, I'd say I'm not sure if that's completely true or not completely honest about the 14 feet of bowel. I know it's 14 something. But yeah, so like your intestine. But anyway, like he rang mum beginning of this month, and saying how his girlfriend's called Sarah. His girlfriend, or Sarah now, had gone out and he felt dizzy, he felt lightheaded, his stomach was hurting from something. So Mum was like, okay, I'll send Ross round with me. So I got dressed, walked round, and I was like, I knocked on the door, no answer. Looked in the window and he was on the floor having a fit. So I was like, shit. Pushed the door and it was locked. Went round the back, tried to open the back door, it was locked. And I was like, shit, what do I do? So I rung Sarah and I was like, look, Ben's in the house, he's fitting, how far away from you? And she was like, oh, if I'm getting back, I'm going to be at least 20 minutes. I was like, what do you want me to do then? Because I can't just sit here and watch him. And she was like, just kick the door. And I was like, are you sure? Because that's a lot of money to replace. And she was like, yeah, just do it, it'll get repaired. So I kicked the door in like a fucking hero. I was like fucking Superman. I was well impressed with myself. I went in, got down to him, I was like, Ben, blah, 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 are you okay? What's happening? Tell me what's happening. He couldn't speak. So I rang an ambulance and I was like, look, my brother, I've just gone round to my brother's house. He's having a fit on the floor. I've had to kick the door in to get in. Can you send out an ambulance? And they were like, yeah, well, told him what's going on, like, how old is him, how old is he, what's his name? I told him he's 25, he's not 25, he's like 30, early 30s, mid 30s, and I thought to myself, why the fuck did I say he was 25? And this was the first time, so they come out, and they were checking him over, and they took him back in, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll get something done. This is like the QA hospital, by the way, this is the same hospital that my son was born in. But this is how annoying it is, because if they would have fucked up as much as they fucked up with him, this could have meant the difference between my son's life, could have meant the difference between my brother's life as well. This is how much they fucked up. But anyway, we were doing, they took him in. A day later, they come back out and said there's nothing wrong with him. They gave him some Buscopan, which is really, I think it's Buscopan, it's something like that, and which is pretty much really, really strong stomach. What was it? Stomach thing. Oh, what's it called? Stomach spasm, medicine. So he takes that, hoping everything's fine. And then literally, 2 days later, from when he come out of hospital, I'm back round there because he's having another fit on the floor. This time they managed to get to the door and unlock the door before, it all happened. So I got in there, started looking him over, did exactly the same as what I did last time. They took him in the same night he come home. And we were sat there why the fuck are you sending him home, you bunch of spastics? He is obviously not well. Keep him in, monitor him, and see what happens. And they were like, no, there's no point, he just needs to have a gluten-free diet. But then the doctor said to him, just eat gluten-free stuff, no wheat at all. So he couldn't have all the stuff he liked, but he was like, okay, it's gonna make you feel better, whatever. He did that, and then the day after, he got a phone call from the QA, and he was like, oh, hello, and they were like, oh, we need you to come in for a blood test, and he was like, okay, and they were like, oh, are you on any kind of diet, so we know, and he was like, yeah, I'm on a gluten-free diet. His doctor said I have to eat that so it has it with my stomach. And the people were like, well, you shouldn't have said that, because we need you to eat gluten stuff so we can get the actual, we can get a proper result from your blood test. And he was like, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? It was like, if I eat gluten, I'm in major stomach pain, whereas if I don't eat gluten, I'm not, but they're not going to be able to do the blood test and see what's wrong. So he decided to do a bit of both. He had, every now and then he had some gluten, went through the pain, and then just rode it out, and so on and so forth. So he was just sat there and he was doing his thing, and he was getting better, and obviously he was on the mend. Then he come round at us, and then my mum come out with the kids, with his kid, with his kids, his children. Who was it? My brother's ex-girlfriend, with her son, Finley. Her son's not old, he's only he's over a year now, I think. He's not much over a year though. Then she brought them all up and she was like, Ross, you need to go downstairs. I've been told, I need to bring the kids up here. You need to go downstairs and, check on Ben. I said, why, what's going on? And she was like, because he's having another fit. And I was like, for fuck's sake. So I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Went downstairs, did my thing, ambulance came, took him in, blah 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 blah. And then last week, Mum gets, I get a phone call from Sarah, his girlfriend, and she's like, oh, Ben, I need you to come round because I've got the kids here, like, you know, on their own, with me, and Ben's my brother, and she was like, Ben's having like another fit. And I was like, for fuck's sake. So yeah, I went round there, but he wasn't having a fit. This is weird. He was in, what I got told was he was in the bedroom, and he come to the front room all confused, like really, really confused, like eyes in the back of his head, didn't have a fucking clue where he was, didn't have a clue what he was doing. So, you know, I walked in, and he kept talking about his daughter, Brooklyn. She died of 15 weeks. She died of 15 weeks of brain damage. The hospital made a massive mistake, and just all went to shit, and the midwife fucked up royally, and the cord was around her neck when she was born, and obviously if they would have said the cord's around her neck, we have to take him for cesarean, it would have been fine, but the midwife was like, no, keep pushing, it'll be fine anyway. Obviously Gemma, his ex-girlfriend, was pushing, the cord was getting tighter, it was just pretty much strangling her. They got her out, did what they needed to do, and then sorry, and then they she lived for 15 weeks, and then obviously they took her in and she died, but he kept asking for her. So I was sat there and I was like, you know, I was like, well, what can you, I was asking him what he can hear, and he was like, I can hear Brooklyn crying. He was sobbing. Like he's my older brother. I've got two brothers, but he's like the one who's I'm closer with. Yeah, you know, he's like my dad more than he's my brother. You know, he's always been there for me. So like, I was there and I was like, you know, what can you hear? What can you see? And he was like, I can hear Brooklyn crying. And I was like, dude, that's weird because she never cried. She couldn't cry, but you know, she was blind. She had brain damage. She was pretty much, she was just there, you know. And he was like, I can hear her crying, and it confused me because, like I said, she never cried. And I was like, okay. And he was like, can you pass her to me? And I was like, and I was like, where is she? Where do you think she is? And he pointed at his son, Jackson. He was like, that lady's got her. He was pointing at Sarah. He didn't have a clue who the fuck she was. So I had to sit there and explain to him what happened with Brooklyn again. Like, I was sitting there and I was like, look, Ben, like, I don't think you remember, but you know, like, you're asking for Brooklyn. I physically can't get her for you because when you were with Gemma, she had her and she lived for 15 weeks and she died. And he just started sobbing again, and I was like, for fuck's sake, you know, like, what do I do? And I explained to him everything. I told him what happened, and then the ambulance come in, and he wasn't like aggressive, like violently, but he was shouting a lot. He recognised me, but no one else apparently. Like I was there, and I was like, you know, like, oh, you know, like, do you recognise me? Do you know who I am? And he was like, yeah, I recognise you. I was like, do you trust me? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, just stay there, like, don't move. Try and, like, not forget about Brooklyn, but try not to think about it, because what you're hearing is in your head. But, you know, like, it's not real, like, it's not true, like, you're hearing it. And he was like, okay, like, he tried to clamp again, and we were like, you know, this day just keeps getting fucking better and better. So we were sat there, and we were trying to sort out his stomach, excuse me, we were trying to sort everything out, and the ambulance person was like, he had a really bad headache, and the ambulance person was just like, you know, well, you know, what's up? And he explained to him everything and so on and so forth. We explained who Brooklyn was, what had happened to her, and yeah, you know, like, that was that. But then obviously, like, you know, it's just sad. It's upset. It's sad, upsetting, because when I sit and think about it, you know, I don't know. I'm not a fucking expert in this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, like, you know, like I said, I sat there and I tried to calm him down. I tried to do my best. I was, you know, he's on the mend now, by the way. I'm not going to get a game, so, you know, I think this might be the end. I tried for a singles, but I don't think it's like, I've never played singles. But like, he's on the mend now. He's fine. He's going back to work. He's got a new job. His head's fine. His stomach's better, as far as I could tell. You know, like, he's on the mend. But yeah, like, it's scary. And I mean, I wanted to take this time. I don't think people do it enough, but I wanted to take this time to sit there and say, like, you know, No, he won't. But sometimes there are kids out there, like, I mean kids, like really young children that sit there and they save their parents' life by bringing the ambulance, and the ambulance are telling them what to do, and they physically save their life. I didn't know. Like, I thought, in all honesty, I thought it was all over exaggerated. I was like, oh, you know, it can't be that hard to listen and do something. But honestly, the thought process going through your head, it's so panicky. Like, you don't know what to do because you're just sat there and you're like, you know, shit. This man's gonna kick my ass, by the way. But, you know, you're sat there and you're like, you know, shit, what do I do? So, yeah, like, eventually, when you figure out what to do, it's not too bad. But, you know, like, it's hard. Like, I envy anyone who has to do stuff like that. And honestly, like I said, I don't particularly get how or why so many people were like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah. And now I get it. I seriously get it. Oh, that was bad. Oh, shit. But yeah, like, honestly, the amount of people that sit there and save other people's lives is fucking stupid. But, like I said, at the same time, I can't simply sit there and say that I'm an expert, because I'm not. You know, I know slightly what to do now. Not a lot, but slightly. So yeah, like, you know, that's it. It's scary, and like I said, like, I don't, like, when you hear about it on the news and stuff, you sit there and think to yourself, oh, you know, it can't be that hard. But trust me, it really is. And like I said, it's not even the point how it's hard. It's just scary. You know, like, could you sit there and you're like, you know, shit, like, this is actually happening, and you don't physically know what quite to do. You know, you're there and you're like, you know, do I call someone? Do I try and help him myself? You know, you're like, what the fuck do I actually do? So obviously, you know, you sit there and you're like, you know, shit. But yeah, eventually, you know, you're kind of like, you know, this has to happen. I have to do this. This is happening right now. But yeah, like, I envy anyone who has to do that sort of stuff. Yeah, anyone who has to sit there and do that sort of stuff. Honestly, you've got to be your lifesavers, you know. And if anyone has to do that stuff, like I said, you are genuinely, you probably have saved that person's life. Whoever that is to you, whether it be your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandma, you know, anyone, you have probably gone and saved that person's life. And you, in yourself, have to sit there and think, you know, I did this, I saved this person's life, I have done this. But, you know, no, it's just, it's bad. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Sorry about all the upset and depressing shit. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. It's been pretty shit, actually. I didn't really do a lot. But yeah, it's been Dish Jam. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know how I can improve on my gameplay. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you.